welcome to the latest episode.
Good news, everyone!
I am still knackered, but we have a special guest today. Natural light! That's right, I'm filming before it gets dark. It's an Easter miracle. Today's Instagram account recommendation is... I was doing so well. Katana Comics. It's done by a lady called Katana Chetwin from, I believe, somewhere in Canada. It's adorable little comics about her and her boyfriend John. And it's very sweet and also very funny. So I hope it brings you joy also. Today's Twitter recommendation is one that's very dear to my heart. This is Arfa the cat. Arfa's parents, Arfa's human parents, are two of my very favourite people from Twitter. And Arfa lives with them. And his various kitty brothers and sisters, and I don't know how many there are. There seem to be quite a few cats, but they're all lovely. So you work out. Today's YouTube recommendation is actually two different feeds. They're live cameras. But from the same guy. It's, I believe, Scott in Ohio. And they are two bird feeder cameras. And there is usually pretty much always something going on. And they're nice to have on in the background, but they're fun too. Because obviously, you know, if we're all stuck indoors, you're not blessed with a particularly good view from your window, and you don't get to go out to where the wildlife is during this time. They're soothing to watch. Oh yes, stuff to do. This is a fun one. I mean, hopefully they're all fun ones, but you know what I mean. Stuff to do is look up blooper reels on YouTube, because I don't know the mean age of people who watch this, but back in the distant past, there used to be these things called DVDs that you would buy movies and TV series on, and they would have special features, and you know, quite often those special features would include blooper reels. So basically any TV show that you can think of probably has blooper reels on YouTube, and it's an easy rabbit hole to fall down, and I've had many hours of fun from that, so I recommend that. Alrighty, looking at my list. Oh yes, so my other YouTube channel recommendation is Primitive Technology. There is no audio specifically for this. It's just basically it's this chap who only seems to own shorts. I think he's in Australia. Basically, he goes out into woods, forest, nature, and builds things basically from scratch. He's built like clay ovens, houses, things like that. And be sure to put the captions on, because it basically tells you what he's doing while he's doing it. But it's very good. It's very interesting to watch. Actually, I couldn't do this if I had to survive in the wilderness. I would die pretty quickly too, probably. Yes, my book series recommendation is the same as my first TV series recommendation, which is the Expanse series. Now, the Expanse TV series is currently on season 4, and the books are up to 8, I believe. It's up to you which order you want to do that in. The TV series and the book series do differ, but they're both very, very, very good in different ways. There are also a bunch of novellas to go with the book series, and they sort of expand the lore on various characters, and they're both really good. And yeah, if you're looking for some sci-fi to fill your time with, you can't really go wrong with The Expanse. It's hard sci-fi, so it's not like, you know, sort of fantasy. It's as realistic as you can get with sci-fi, if you see what I mean. But yeah, it's really good. Give it a look. I believe The Expanse is on Amazon Prime in the UK. I'm not sure about everywhere else. Yes, uplifting news. Okay, so unless you've been, you know, in a cave on Mars with your eyes shut and your fingers in your ears, you will be aware of the clap for the NHS thing that happened in the UK yesterday. Basically, at 8 p.m, the idea was to go to your back door, your front door, or lean out of your window, obviously practicing safe social distancing while you do this, and clap and cheer for all the NHS and care workers in the country. And we did. And it was amazing. My whole street was participated, and when we, stopped, you could hear it all around the area, and people were yelling and cheering and doing that really cool whistle that I definitely can't do. And someone was letting fireworks off, and it had a huge impact on Twitter as well. And as far as I know, we're doing this every Thursday. It was just nice. It was awesome. I did take video, but it's not very good, so here's some video I found on. And last but not least, yes, no one has demanded it, but here's my terrible joke. Well, not my terrible joke, but I'm in a band called Fat 32. We don't do more than 3 gigs at a time. I'm sorry. And that's it for today's good news, everyone. I will be back on Monday with yet more uplifting / wholesome / cute things. I hope you all have a lovely weekend and you are staying safe and well and keeping yourselves amused, and also, practicing safe social distancing. It's very important. Look after yourselves. Bye!